दे रहे।
We are going to take a detailed lesson on English grammar, and we are going to learn about nouns, pronouns, verbs and adverbs. As I have told you, that grammar is a very important part of English section in any examination. And in your examination also, you will get some grammar questions. What type of questions will come in the exam? You may get fill in the blank type of questions. You may get sentence correction questions. These questions can be handled easily अगर आपके fundamentals grammar सही हो. So we are going to focus on the basics. We are going to focus on the fundamentals. Remember, grammar helps you to communicate properly. It helps you to write anything properly. Many of us can communicate well verbally, but when it comes to asking grammar questions, they are not able to answer, they do mistakes. So you should not commit any mistake when you speak or write. So this can only be done if you remember, learn, practice the grammar rules. In this chapter, we are going to understand some basic understanding of the concepts of grammar. Like we are going to learn about noun, pronoun. We are going to learn about verbs and adverbs. After we have done that, we will spend some time to do some exercises. Let us come to the first section called noun. Commonly, we understand noun as a naming word. Why? Because with the help of the noun, we can name a person, we can name a place, or we can name a thing. But depending on their nature, nouns could be of different types. First, it could be proper noun. It could be collective noun. It could be common noun. It could be abstract noun and material noun. We will try to understand these 5 types of noun. Proper noun is the name of a person. Like for example, Amitabh is a proper noun. Anshuman is a proper noun. So proper noun is a particular name. Common noun is a noun of commonness or generality. For example, you are a boy. Now in front of me there are 3 boys. Rajkumar is there, Anshuman is there, Subrajita is there. You 3 are boys. So boy is a common noun. But each one of you have one name. आप में से हर किसी का एक एक नाम भी है. And that name is your proper noun. The next word is common noun. As I told you, boy is a common noun and Anshuman is the proper noun. Collective noun matlab सामूहिक. When we talk about a group of things, जैसे मैंने कहा team. So when I say the word team, a team has many players. So team is a collective noun. Sometimes we have noun which we cannot see, touch, feel. इसे हम कहते हैं abstract noun, like friendship, kindness, truth. Material noun is also called as concrete noun, which we are studying before. That you can see, that you can touch, that you can feel, that is called as a material noun. Now, some rules. Rule number 1. Proper nouns are sometimes used as common noun. अभी यहाँ पे देखो, एक sentence लिखा गया है. Amitav is the Gandhiji of our class. Now, if you carefully look at this sentence, Amitav is the Gandhiji of our class. यहाँ पे गांधी जी ये एक प्रॉपर नाउन है क्योंकि गांधी किसी का नाम है. डू यू अंडरस्टैंड? गांधी किसी का नाम है. लेकिन यहाँ पे क्या कहा जा रहा है? अमिताभ. अच्छा, राजकुमार, अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ. Rajkumar, Amitabh is what type of noun? Proper ke common?
Proper noun.
Correct. Amitabh is a proper noun. Gandhiji?
Gandhiji is a proper noun.
So Gandhiji is a proper noun. Amitabh is a proper noun. लेकिन यहाँ पे ये कहा गया, Amitabh is the Gandhiji of our class. अमिताभ हमारे क्लास की गांधी है. मतलब जिस तरह गांधी एक अच्छे आदमी थे, उसी तरह हमारे क्लास में भी अमिताभ वैसा है. So you see, गांधी जी here represents what? गांधी जी किसे represent करता है? What is गांधी जी representing? राजकुमार?
Proper noun.
गांधी जी is not a proper noun anymore. Gandhi ji has,
Name of a person.
that's what I'm trying to say. Gandhi ji is no more a proper noun here. It is now used as a common noun. इस गांधी जी का अर्थ है जो ऑनेस्ट है, जो ट्रूथफुल है. सो पहला जो वर्ड है अमिताभ, in this sentence that is a proper noun, but here the second word Gandhi ji, which should be a proper noun, ये proper noun होना चाहिए, लेकिन इसको proper noun न करके इसको common noun की तरह use किया जा रहा है. Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
can you think of another sentence where one proper noun will be used as a common noun? A proper noun will be used as a common noun. I am giving an example. Suppose तुम्हारे क्लास में कोई अच्छा बैट्समैन है, ठीक है? So tell me the name of your friends who's a very good batsman. Anshuman, tell me.
So like Ayush.
Okay, suppose you have a friend named Ayush. तो आपका एक फ्रेंड है, उसका नाम है आयुष. वो इतना अच्छा बैटिंग करता है कि आपको लगता है कि जैसे कि वो सचिन है. तो आप बोलोगे आयुष इज द सचिन ऑफ आवर क्लास. आप समझे?
Yes, sir.
So what do you mean by Ayush is the Sachin of our class? Anshuman, what is the meaning?
सर वो हमारे क्लास का सचिन की तरह बैट्समैन है.
हाँ, तो यहाँ पे जो सचिन यूज किया गया है, that is not any more a proper noun, it is a common noun. Do you now understand, Rajkumar?
Yes, sir.
I hope you understand. Next time when I ask you, you all should be able to say. Second rule regarding noun. Rule of number of the noun. Rule of the number of the noun. Deer was caught. Deer were caught. Deer was caught. Deer were caught. Now you have two sentences. Now from these two sentences, Subhrajit, tell me which one is singular and which one is plural?
Sir, A is singular, B is plural.
From the verb, you are able to know that. So second one is plural. But in general, we use S, don't we? When we make sentences, we use S or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But in this
Yes,
case,
sir.
but in this case, we are not using. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
So there
Yes, sir. It should be dear in B.
ये नहीं होना है. समझो आप क्यों? There are some words in English which do not take S in their plural. लेकिन बच्चे क्या करते हैं? When they write it, they make a mistake. I'm telling you some names, some words like that. For example, I tell you fish. So never make it fishes. हाँ, fishes होता है, but that is an exception. So you say fish was caught, fish were caught. Do you understand? Fish was caught, fish were caught. Because the plural of fish is fish. Can you think of any such word, any other word, which have the same singular and plural?
The person.
Here is a list. Remember this. Sheep, deer, apparatus, species, series, 100, dozen, hair. तो ये सब singular और plural दोनों same है. But here you need to remember something. You should understand the meanings of the words also. What do you understand by the word apparatus? You have your vocabulary copy with you, do you? I told you in my class you should listen.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Write down the meaning of the word apparatus. A-P-P-A-R-A-T-U-S. Apparatus. This is a noun, which means an equipment. I'm writing the meaning for you, apparatus. Here I'm writing the meaning. An equipment for a specific function. Like for example, you might have seen jab up, okay, now you get packet milk. But have you ever seen Doodhwala giving you milk? He uses a specific thing for measuring milk, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
It is a kind of beaker, it is a kind of container, और उसमें 500 ml milk रहता है. So that is an apparatus. So why that apparatus is used? It is used for measuring. So we shall call it to be measuring apparatus. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Apparatus is a equipment used for a specific function. There is another word here, species. S-P-E-C-I-E-S, species. This may be a new word for you. So write down the meaning of the word species. Species means, species, यहाँ पे मैं meaning लिख रहा हूँ, an individual or group of individuals, organisms of one type. An individual or group of individual organisms of one type. You might have seen crows. Have you seen crows? कवे देखा है आपने?
Yes, sir.
Do all the crows look alike?
No, sir.
What's the difference? There is some crow which is called as Damara cow. Have you seen that?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how is it different from common crow? If you look at Damara cow, in English, it is called as raven. R-A-V-E-N. It's called as raven. अगर उसके बॉडी को आप देखोगे ये पूरा काला रहता है, बट ऑर्डिनरी, हाँ,
सर और एक बार स्पेलिंग बताएंगे.
R-A-V-E-N, raven.
Yes, sir.
So, but if you see ordinary crow, its neck, ये जो उसका neck area, is it black? What's the color? It's gray.
Gray.
Right? But raven has entire body black. So देखो, raven एक species है और crow एक species है. समझे? These are group of organisms of one type. What do you understand by dozen? Dozen means?
12.
12.
Dozen means 2.
12. 1, 2, 12. Correct. So these are some words जो कि plural नहीं किया जाता, but उसके singular और plural दोनों एक ही तरह के spelling किया जाता है. Clear? Some other things you need to also remember. Preceding adjectives and articles decide whether the word used is in the singular or plural form. तुम्हें अगर decide ये करना होगा कि word singular है कि plural है, तो आपको उससे पहले जो word आ रहा है उसमें आपको focus करना पड़ेगा. Now I write before you one noun. This is rupee. What do you mean by rupee? Rupee means rupiah.
Paisa.
One rupee. 1 rupiah. It's not paisa. It is rupee. Tonka. Now, suppose I write 100 before it. Now, is it one or many?
Sir, many.
So here I will have to put S, 100 rupees. Clear?
Yes,
So
sir.
100 rupees, presence of 100 makes it plural. Similarly, if I have to take a noun, shoe, shoe, if I write this word shoe, am I writing it correctly?
Yes, sir.
Well, this is not correct because no one puts one shoe. Is it one shoe?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
It will be
Yes.
always two,
Two
right?
shoes.
So we use the word with plural s,
Yes,
shoes.
shoes.
We never say shoe. If you say shoe, that it refers to one shoe. For example, I lost one shoe. I lost a shoe. That is accepted. Clear? Otherwise, you need to say it shoes. Like shoes, can you think of some more nouns which are used in pairs? दो दो एक साथ रहता है. Can you think of some more nouns, Rajkumar, Anshuman, which
Sir,
are used?
clocks.
Huh?
Clocks.
Clothes,
Sir, clocks. Clocks.
crutches, CRUT. I don't spell me the word.
Sir, clock. CLOCK.
Hey, what I'm telling, it should be in pair. Pair, you understand?
Yes, sir.
उसमें दो चीजें होती हैं. I'm giving an example. Scissors. Scissor में क्या एक knife होता है?
No, sir.
How many are there?
2.
All right. So can you think of some new in the same pattern, which are in pairs?
Rooms.
What rooms? Pair, pair, pair. जोड़ी में रहता है. दो दो. जैसे shoes. Shoes pair में रहता है. Scissors pair में रहता है. Pair मतलब there will be two knives to make a shoe. Sorry, to make a scissors. Similarly, there will be two shoe, one left foot, another right foot. That makes shoes. So can you think
Sir.
of more?
Sir, ears.
Ears can be. Next.
I.
Hands.
So ear, eyes खत्म हो गया. बाकी और कुछ बोलो.
Sir,
Sir,
hands.
hair.
Look at the things around you. आप पहनते हो, हर रोज पहनते हो.
Sir, hair.
What hair? Hair, is it in pair? Pair, you understand? दो.
Sir, specs.
Hands.
Pants.
Hands.
In a pant, there are two cylinders, two legs. Yes or no? Trousers.
Yes, sir.
So ये
Sir.
सारे S इसमें हैं. Now tell me, are they singular or plural?
Plurals.
Plural.
From the very beginning, you will consider them to be plural. So you say, my trousers are lost. My scissors are broken. My shoes are lost. लेकिन अगर आप काउंट करना चाहते हो तो इसके सामने एक नाउन डाल सकते हो पेयर. जैसे कि उसके पास 3 पेयर जूते हैं. क्या होगा?
There are 3 pairs of
He has 3 pairs of shoes.
Yes, he has 3 pairs of shoes. This type of sentences are permitted. Thank you. Mute yourselves. When we are talking about noun which talk about very large number, they can be used both as singular or plural. जब हम बड़े numbers के बारे में बात करते हैं, they can be used both as singular and plural. Look at the examples here. 300 people attended the function. Hundreds of people attended the function. Carefully observe these two sentences. Rajkumar, pay attention. 300 people attended the function. Hundreds of people attended the party. Can anyone tell me what is the difference between these two sentences?
Sir, the 300 people attended the functions means the only 300 people attended.
Good. And
hundreds of people मैंने बहुत लोग. Hundreds of tigers. बहुत tigers.
it is hundreds, means very huge number, and I don't know how many. It may be 300, 400, 500, 10 hundreds, I don't know. So here I
Hundreds.
use hundreds. Are you clear? So अगर मैंने कहा, I'm writing this sentence, thousands of years have passed. So what does it mean?
बहुत years चले मतलब चले गए हैं.
Correct. But अगर मैंने कहा 2000 years have passed,
Means the main year is 2000 years that has been passed.
you mark
Means
here.
2000 years has passed.
Okay, you understand right now. Now, but here you need to mark something. जब हमने
Years.
yes 2000 और thousands, जिस तरह एक जगह पे मैंने s डाला है thousands में, so जब आप many को represent करते हो, बहुत बड़ा को represent करते हो, वहां पे s डालोगे. Thousands of years have passed. लेकिन जब आप count कर सकते हो, you have to use 2000, 3000, 5000, a particular number. Are you clear? वहां पे s नहीं करते हम. Got
So
it?
can we make an example?
Yes, try. Here some more examples are also given. If you carefully see, Coca-Cola paid lakhs of rupees to Amir Khan for promoting their product. Coca-Cola company ने लाखों रुपए दिए किसे? आमिर खान को एडवर्टीजमेंट करने के लिए. अब ये जो lakhs of rupees, is it like 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh?
No, sir. No, sir.
Means we don't know how much.
हमको पता नहीं कि ये countable है या uncountable है. बहुत बड़ा के.
Uncountable.
Right. Very good.
I brought 2
Now
dozen
here you
bananas.
mark. I bought 2 dozen of bananas. यहाँ
Sir,
पे
एस नहीं बिठेगा क्योंकि हम जानते हैं कि हमें बताया कि
right.
Dozen means 12.
Dozen means 12 and we don't put s with
Yes.
dozen. Suppose यहाँ पे 2 dozen, 3 dozen, 4 dozen, but you know people say in this way, लोग इस तरह बोलते हैं कि I want 3 dozens of bananas. We don't say I want 3 dozens. We say I want 3 dozen. Okay, good, very good. So you have got this rule. I am proceeding further. Mute yourselves. Some nouns are always used in singular, though they are plural. कुछ nouns plural की तरह दिखते हैं, but they are singular. क्योंकि उसमें s जुड़ा रहता है. Look at this example. Politics, mathematics, physics, gallows, means, billiards, ethics, summons, innings. ये जो words तुम देख रहे हो, some of these words are already known to you. For example, you must be knowing politics. What is politics? Rajkumar? Subrajit, what is politics? Politics in Hindi, we call it as Rajniti. We call it as Rajniti. Politics means the way people come to power. So you should better write down the meanings of the words if you don't understand before we get acquainted with the nouns. Hereafter, आप लोगों को हर रोज आपको mathematics तो करना ही है, लेकिन you also have to do composition. आपको हर रोज लिखना रहेगा. समझे आप लोग? ठीक है? Because I feel that you are committing grammar errors when you are writing. So आप लोगों को मैं कुछ words दूंगा, हर रोज दूंगा, और आपको उन word को लेके sentences लिखनी है, and in my classes I will correct that. Check that. Politics. Politics is the art of holding ruling power. The art of holding ruling power. जैसे you might have seen there are various kings. ये राजा लोग क्या करते थे? Power के आने के लिए कभी बहुत सारा युद्ध करते थे. Yes or no? So that art is called politics. And in Hindi, we call it as Rajniti. ठीक है? Mathematics, you know. Physics, do you know what is physics? Can anyone tell me what is physics?
So maths.
Math is math. Physics is not math. What is physics? Subrajit, what is physics?
Sir, science.
It is a form of science, true. But let's understand what is physics. Write down the meaning of the word physics. A branch of science
भागी दो बाबा.
Physics is a branch of science that deals with physical changes. This is a branch of science that deals with physical changes. Now, what do you mean by physical changes? Rajkumar, what is your weight? What's your weight? Weight मतलब आपका वजन कितना है?
Sir, 55.
So that is your weight. कल तुम क्या करोगे ना, एक महीना और ज्यादा खाओगे तो आपका वेट 55 रहेगा या बढ़ जाएगा?
सब बढ़ जाएगा.
So that is change, physical change. So it is studied under physics. समझे? Now, the next word which you need to know is gallows. What is gallows? Gallows, write down. I'm writing, where should I write? I'm writing here. Gallows. An instrument to kill people as punishment. An instrument to kill people as a punishment. So, you know, long back when the kings were there, they used to give punishment जब लोगों को फांसी दे देते थे. Sometimes which one? We'll later. Okay, after this. Gallows, long back people used to do what, you know, they the kings used to give order कि इसका सर कलम कर दो, सर काट दो. तो ये जो सर काट देना, इसके लिए एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट था, इसे हम कहते हैं gallows. Clear? Gallows are also used for hanging. Clear? You see that there would be a wooden barricade. मैं gallows को draw कर रहा हूँ. इस तरह एक wooden pavement रहेगा और उसमें रस्सी डालकर लोगों को लटका दिया जाता था. These wooden things were also called as gallows. These wooden bases were also, frames were called as gallows. So the gallows are these common names for, you might have seen this Jesus crucifixion. Jesus का जो cross था वो भी एक gallows था. So gallows. Similarly, means. What do you mean by means? What do you mean by means? No, that is not the meaning. Mean, what you are saying is the verb form. We are learning here nouns. Means means ways and methods. Ways and methods. करने का साधन, करने का तरीका. जैसे कि इस काम को करने के लिए बहुत से तरीके हैं. There are many methods to do this work. There are many means to do this work. Billiards is the name of a game. You know that? What is ethics? Ethics means moral rules. जो नैतिक कर्तव्य हैं, जो आपको सही है, जो करना चाहिए, उसे कहते हैं ethics. What do you mean by innings? What is the meaning of the word innings? Hey, you don't watch cricket? Have you ever watched cricket?
Yes, sir.
So haven't you ever heard this word innings in that?
Yes, sir.
So tell me now, what is
Sir,
the
जो sir game 50 overs.
but what is that? The batting term. The batting turn or term of a player or a team. एक प्लेयर का या फिर किसी टीम का जो बैटिंग टर्न रहता है, बैटिंग टर्म रहता है, उसे हम इनिंग्स कहते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, युवराज सिंह प्लेड अ नाइस इनिंग्स, मतलब उन्होंने अपना टर्म अच्छा प्ले किया. So you see, these are some examples where although they have s, ये सब plural नहीं है, ये सब singular हैं. So if you make a sentence, never make are there, always make is, and similar singular verb. Politics is not my cup of tea. Sachin, okay, this innings is not good, like that. और फिर मैंने कहा कुछ ऐसे words भी हैं जो कि pairs में रहते हैं, जैसे trousers, arms, drawers, asset, scales, arms, thanks, cards, ashes, riches, premises, scissors, credentials.
Premises मतलब
Premises means surrounding area. For example, someone has entered the premises of our house. तो मतलब किसी ने हमारे घर के चारों तरफ जो एरिया है वहां पे वो घुसा है, कोई घुसा है, समझे? So like this, ये जो words हैं, these are already in pair. Clear? तो उनको plural में ही express किया जाता है. So you can say, these premises are dirty. These premises
are
are
dirty.
dirty, not is dirty. So right now, I go to the last part of this. Some other noun like public, folk, mankind, public, folk, mankind, poultry, ये सारे जो words हैं, ये are used in plural, but they look like singular. For example, people are happy. People are happy. We don't say people is happy. What will be the singular of people? People का singular क्या होगा?
People.
Sir, people का singular ही नहीं होता.
People itself is plural.
Is plural.
It does not have any singular.
Singular.
But if you want to make a singular out of it, then you can make like a word person. But sometimes you can make plural out of people when you decide to do that. Jesse, look at India. In India, there are many states.
Yes, sir.
So like Odisha, in Odia, these are people. Rajasthani, these are people.
People.
So we can say India has many people. यहाँ पे peoples मतलब race है. Are you clear with this? I am going to
Yes,
give you
sir.
some words today on this lesson, and you are going to make sentences using those nouns. Sentences आप लिखोगे, try to make sentences on your own, and then you send me those sentences as a scanned copy for verification. ठीक है? Besides, जो math का assignment है daily का आप लोग कर रहे हो, you must be doing, I guess. So every day
Yes, sir.
Yes,
you will
sir.
spend some time in doing math. Every day you will spend some time in writing it. Here, have a good time.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye.